Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Hypersonic Live. Let's go ahead and get this started. Alright guys, welcome back. By the way, I'm not live right now because I'm still learning how to stream into the new YouTube system. I just haven't had time to do that. Like I said, I've been studying and I've been resting, and I finally, cleaned my space, and there's my steering wheel that I mentioned last week. So let's get going here. The winner this week is going to be Austin Mercado. Here is your address, and here is the Bitcoin sent to you. So congratulations on that. Please keep watching the videos. As far as the update of my stash right now, nothing really has changed. I went on vacation, I cashed out a little bit, taking profits and having a free vacation, not too bad. So we're going to move on to the actual news for today. As soon as my mouse lets me. There we go. Alright guys. So the main issue today is Crypto.com, and since I was on vacation, they made some changes, which are a little bit alarming. They've changed the reward for staking your Crow coin to 6% at the top, 4% in the middle, and 2% at the bottom for flexible. And my main issue with that is that they're kind of sacrificing their long-term holders. This is an updated review of the current state of affairs. Right now, we're going to get into how this affects the whole ecosystem in a second. So essentially, the timeline goes like this. Monaco coin was their original coin. Crow is their Crypto.com coin, right? Crow originally could be used to cash out into their MCO cards, which we'll talk about also in a second. So when they did the process of changing their Monaco coin to Crypto.com coin, they gave you an extra 20%. It was roughly okay. It took a little bit of a dive, so you were getting a little bit less than maybe you would have had, but it's really not that big a deal if you're just doing a long-term investment. And then they lowered the staking amount for the cards, and they refunded that money back to the card holders. Okay, cool. All right, so everybody gets MCO back that they already put in. It's still your money, great. However, it was locked in for 3 months. Now, why does that matter? Well, my 3-month term for my locked-in MCO is about to be up, and the coin took a dive after they basically just announced they're going to raise the staking amount for the cards, and they're lowering the MCO rewards rate. So everybody who is their long-term holder just took a hit to the face, unfortunately. Now, for me, that's not the biggest deal. Again, my funds are safe, and not all of it's an MCO or anything like that. But they just threw all of their long-term holders, and for the second or third time, under the bus. So what that means to me is that I'm not sure I want to put... I mean, I'll still invest in the card, but putting more of my funds on that exchange? I don't think so. I'm already paranoid because of not your keys, not your coins. So I don't want to really have anything, whether it be MCO, Bitcoin, USD coin, Tether, whatever, anything, right? I don't want it on their site. The good news is that, again, the funds are safe. People who are staked at the current level, so at like 18, 20, 16%, will keep it until their stake is over. So I will get the profit from those stakes, like I was before, so they're honoring that part of the commitment. It's just that the funds lost value because of their terrible choice, and I'm just going to take that money and put it somewhere else, out of their company, which will make their spiral worse. And I'm not the only one who feels that way, obviously. The company still appears that it's not underwater or anything. However, again, this isn't the best decision. They should have talked to their users and said, this is our game plan, and we're going to roll it out over the next 6 months. That's what you want to do to keep the transparency going. This is just a slap in the face. So, there you go. And this is on top of, the term agreements that you agree that, what you have is not legal tender and that sort of thing, to try and give them indemnification in court and that sort of thing. Again, just be careful. I'm I'm probably going to move to other networks, and again, we're going to get to that in just a second. So here's the current staking rewards for the cards right now. This is what they were a month or two ago when they went through the MCO exchange. This is basically going to double soon. I believe it's going to be 25,000, 2,500, 250,000, and so on, right? So it's going to be what it was before under MCO and what it was earlier when the price of Crow was higher. However, again, they should have done a better job of rolling this out. In fact, I almost would dare to say that if you need the funds, just make the price variable. You know, with the market, like if you need the rate to be a certain rate, just go, okay, look, we'll have it in Crow or dollars or whatever coin you want to do, but the price will raise and lower depending on what the market does. That way we always are guaranteed a certain amount of value, which helps our company. But instead of doing that, they're just going to increase the price, boom. And that means that if Crow increases, so does the money they get from the card. Again, it's not a scam, it's just kind of sleazy. So there we go. I still plan on going for the next level of card. I just won't keep my funds on their site, which robs them of income, but, you know, whatever. That's just my thoughts on Crypto.com coin and what's going on there. And just briefly to compare, you know, so their earn numbers, you know, 6.5 for the top cap coins, 12% for stable, and 6% for their own coin, as opposed to what? You know, Cell token gets 5.12. Okay, not the craziest, but you know, this is Celsius network. Ethereum 9%, 7%. You know, Tether 11.55. You know, and that's the same for all of those coins. If you're outside of the US, you make more. You can with Cell make this rate. In America, you have to make the lower rate, unfortunately. BlockFi 6% Bitcoin. You don't have to buy their coin either to make it all work. Ethereum 5.25, Litecoin 5.0, USD coin 8.6, all without buying their coin. Nexo, you have to buy their coin, however, 10% for USD coin. You know, if you have enough, it only has to be 10% of your allotment. So it's not your 5% Ethereum, 5% Bitcoin. Their competition is fierce, and they just destroyed their trust in an ecosystem that requires a large amount of trust. Sure, your money is safe, but you just screwed with everybody's hard-earned money. Congratulations. This is how I feel about that. So again, I will still continue to invest in the cards, but that's about it when it comes to that. Moving on to the current market. So we've been battling 13K the past week or so. Let's go ahead and zoom in on the chart real quick, if it'll let me. There we go. Let's do a trading view. There we go. Let's make that clearer. Let's do 1 week. A little bit better. So this is the 1 week chart. So this is a week by week, I believe day by day. Excuse me. Oh no, it is week by week. Okay. So let's go in a little bit closer this time. Come on. I'm having issues with my controls. Please pardon me. Oh my gosh. Boom. There we go. Okay. That's what we want to see. So the price of, I can't even, let's just go to the original. This is easier for me to read. The candles aren't working. I should have done this beforehand. Oh well. All right, so looking at the 7 days. So we've been going up. It's been really nice. Gone all the way up to about 13. Yeah, by the way, the reason why I don't like this chart is it doesn't give a good perspective of the price movement because it's so flat. So the trading view is better for that reason. Unfortunately, I'm having issue reading the candles for some reason. I just should have prepared it before. But, so essentially, every time we hit a little above 13K, someone is selling. They're treating that as their oversold, or excuse me, overbought mark, and they're just selling it down. And then we recover because we're in a bull market. And if you notice, Now that we're defending 13, the momentum keeps going back up. So 13, down, up, down, and then we recover big, and then back down, and then back up. So what's happening is the buying pressure is much higher than the sell pressure. For someone to sell this much, again, that's like a whale doing that, but all they're doing is giving up their claim as the price goes up. So I heard from a source that as soon as it becomes more profitable to hold Bitcoin than to pump it and dump it, they're going to the price will go up. We're reaching that point. Miners don't have as much Bitcoin to sell. The prices, they've been, the futures are looking good. They're on our side. There's just a lot going on, and people are buying. More people are starting to find out. Now that it's gone from 3,000 to 13,000, people are paying attention en masse. Even with low budgets and this terrible economy and this terrible disease that's burning in the streets, it's crazy. So Bitcoin is doing extremely well, and it's looking really good going into November. See, this was just us, like a couple weeks ago? October, this is October 20th. And we're at, the low 11, the mid 11,000s. And a month before that, where were we at? 11, October 7th. We're at the mid to low 10,000s, right? And so now it's the end of October. Boom, we're almost at 13K. That's really crazy. And that's just, again, because people have put in about, $500 million into Bitcoin or higher. And they're announcing it publicly. They are putting their foot down. When a company in the UK says, we're going to put 10% of our allotment into Bitcoin, that's crazy. So there's a lot to look forward to. It's a great space. Again, we have a year and a half, maybe 2 years of this bull market to go. So I'm beyond excited. It's going to be great. Just remember, $1 cost average in, and I'd recommend that to anybody, but we'll see what happens. You make your own choice. You do your own research. Don't buy scammy coins, and yeah, it's going to be good. Anyway, guys, that's the show for today. Congratulations, Mercado, and hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you all next week, and be safe, be well.